So we're going to start with making our persillade first. Now persillade is a classic, just a topping really, made from breadcrumbs, seasoned with garlic, parsley and salt. So here I didn't have any dried bread, so I toasted some off a little bit. So trim that up, get rid of the crusts, little pieces, and put that into our blender and make the crumbs out of that. There you have it, little breadcrumbs, which we're going to take a little bit further and colour them some more in olive oil, make them more crispy, and flavour them with a bit of salt, garlic and parsley. I mean, I don't like using those garlic minces. I think it's quite unnecessary expense. Our frying pan must be nice and warm by now. You don't mind putting a bit too much in there because you're going to be putting the breadcrumbs in there and coating, using a lot of that olive oil up. And you can see there's little ripples in the oil. It's not too hot, it's fine. There you go, that's exactly what you're looking for. You should be able to smell the garlic cooking. You don't want it to go brown in any way whatsoever, and the last thing you want is for it to go bitter and black. So yeah, just want to infuse the oil, and that oil itself is going to be coating the breadcrumbs. Now we've got some picked parsley, which is just going to chop. Your fat leaf parsley is a lot stronger than curly leaf parsley in terms of flavour. It lends its peppery sort of qualities. It's lovely with fish. Lovely for fish. Now we're going to carry on with the rest of the ingredients for the vinaigrette. So we're going to start with our pepper. For this vinaigrette, you probably won't even need that much. You'll need a quarter of a pepper. Well, 9 out of 10 people can tell when something just looks fresh. It feels firm, it's got a lovely, nice, bright colour to it. You shouldn't be afraid to touch, to feel, to smell ingredients. But there's absolutely no reason why we can't use an orange in this vinaigrette as well to help balance the acidity. Now, if your orange is really, really juicy, it's probably best to work over a bowl, otherwise you'll end up with a really wet chopping board. Squeeze out all the juice. You can always use it, reduce it down, add it to your vinaigrette. Sardine. What we're going to do with these is take out the backbone, break it open towards the back so you can see the entire fillet from inside, put it on its belly, open it up so it's like a butterfly, and then gradually just push down. Once you've got these in your hands, you can understand exactly what I'm talking about. You can start feeling the backbone coming out. Search for the spinal column and it should just pop out with ease, he says. But you can keep the heads on them. They're much more better in presentation. That's a really nice example actually. Potatoes are done. Okay, now your breadcrumbs is ready for the final part, the persillade, which is the parsley. Some baking paper on the bottom of your tray so it just doesn't stick. Just as an extra measure, tap over some olive oil, give that a nice coating all over the place. You can line these up. I've got some here without heads. Just for presentation. There you go. So now, just before they go into the oven, I'm going to season them up with a bit of sea salt and just a touch more olive oil. And that can go on the top shelf of your oven. Stay there. Bake for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now that our potatoes are cool enough to handle, we're going to cut them into rounds. It's up to you how you really cut them. I think for visual presentation, round and on the angle would be quite nice. But be careful, because the last thing you want to do if you are going to go for rounds is to have them broken up in front of you. And you can see they're ready by giving it the touch feel, and you should have a little bit of bounce back. They won't be as tender as they were before when you're prepping them, plus you'll see the eyes go white.